So very good, very happy with that. But I've already had some moments with her where she's launched into high challenge on me, and again, just kind of working through that. Okay, here she's already being very agreeable, which is good news. Okay, so she's already starting to become accepting of the crate, and this sets things up for taking her out to the bathroom. Okay, which I'll show here on this video. I'm going to take the camera off. This is the first time she will have been outside to the bathroom. And so you want to kind of set the foundation here first, because you want to line it up properly, okay, in terms of housebreaker, because there's issues with her in terms of housebreaker. Okay, so because again, understand that if a dog has a high level of control, they're going to go where they want to go. Okay, you take them out to the bathroom, they might or may not go. You bring them back inside, they're going to go again. But dogs will not go in an area that you're in control of. Okay, so this is why, again, when the method lines up, I start to advocate influence part of the equation, starts to create that change right away. Okay, because it's all about making sense for it to make sense to a dog. And this is what this is about. Okay, the crate online, the method online. I'm going to take her out to the bathroom here in a second. And this is where, again, you want to, withhold praise for that moment for going to the bathroom. So we're going to disconnect the camera here, just spin it, but I'm going to hold it, and I'm actually going to transfer it over here. There's Kira, and I'm going to move it over to the other mount here, because one hand for the first is going to be a problem, because she may go more into a high level of challenge while I'm handling her. So just see, I just tapped the leash here a little bit. She went into a sit. I'm going to move this over. I'm going to show you, because I want to show the bathroom part. So moving from, so again, what I did here was, what I'll do with dogs coming to board and train, hang them in the crate with the remote collar on for a few minutes. But typically it's better, if they're going into high temperature in the crate and biting at the, at the crate and everything else, and, going on like that, you're better off getting them out and working the method, okay? And that really helps to line things up even quicker, okay? Then put them back in the crate, use the remote collar a little bit, and that helps to kind of line things up a little faster. But if you just leave them in the crate and try to use the remote collar, they're going to get, it's going to take longer. So it's better just to get them out, because then it's more personal. You're getting in the airspace in a direct way. But you have to be careful with that. It just depends on the dog, and then make sure you get them, because sometimes you don't want to get out in the open too quickly with some dogs, because that could be a problem. So right here, I'm just taking my time. I have her right in a narrow area here. Take her outside, and we're gonna get the bathroom stuff going on here. But I'm taking my time. I take her to the area of the bathroom, keeping her head up. She wants to move out. See that? She wants to really pushing up against this, trying to get up front. And I'll let her go here in a moment. There we go. I'm gonna nudge a little bit. This way you kind of see this right away, how I'm lining this up immediately. Now the other thing too, I'm not gonna let her scent, deep scent, start licking. So right away I'm gonna tap her out of some deep scent in here. So I want just light sniffing. This is about relationship, and about even out here for the housebreak and being a follower. I will let her, I'm gonna let her sniff here. So notice the leash is fairly loose, but I'm walking her in a circle. And notice I'm nudging a little bit. Just nudging a little bit. Getting her, I'm communicating with her with the leash. The expectations. Letting her scent, letting her sniff for this. And then if she goes, when she goes, that's when I'll give her some praise for that. You smell the other dog. Smell Bailey out here a little bit. Bailey goes back on Monday, so Bailey's coming to near the end of her board and train. And so there's a little overlap here with dogs. But when I do overlap, I'm never take two new dogs right at the same time. That's just too much to ask, too much focus, too much. Here, if I do overlap, it will be when I have a dog near the tail end of 2 weeks, and I take a new dog that way. One dog is already pretty good to go, and then it's pretty helpful because then the second dog, being near another dog, it kind of works to my advantage, overlapping that way. So, but typically I just take one dog at a time, with maybe a little bit of overlap. And notice what I'm doing here with Kira. I'm circling her. You know, typically they take a little longer the first time because everything's kind of new for her. I'm putting control over her, so she sat and just kind of, so, you know, chances are she may not go the first time out here. She may get a little stubborn. And this is something to expect too when you have a dog that's taking control and they're used to expressing that state of mind with relationship that way. It may take them a little longer for things to line up, but it will. You'll see that during the process. So here, but again, she may go. And give it a few minutes. Beautiful dog. But when I talk about beauty with dogs, it's about depth. Understand, it's like, I don't look at dogs, you know, I can look at the dog and dog will look, of course, from the outside beautiful, but it's about relationships. So once you're in tune to the dog, you know, that's a great thing. So just kind of seeing here, she might, but notice here, I'm not going to let her lick or scent and invest that way. Okay, so when you're doing this type of thing, don't let a dog over scent an area like that. Just kind of keep them just light, superficial, light sniffing. And this is just to start to get it lined up. But she may not go until until tomorrow sometime. I mean, for some dogs that have a high level of control issues, they get pretty, the mind's pulling in, they get pretty stubborn. But they will start to relent. So what you want to do with the housebreaking is you save your praise for when they go outside. Don't just give it away. That's a problem anyway. You want to save it. So you're watching my videos, either offering some great little tips for people. See, I'm just circling her. Same thing, she gets a little distracted. I say just nudge a little bit. Want to keep her in motion.